Powerful, doesn't it? Yeah, give it up. He's an awesome leader, you guys. Ever since I met him, we've just been in the trenches. We've been together. Everything I'm at, I see him there, man. And it's just a blessing to have him and call him brother. My name is Dominic. I'm an Oakland resident. I'm born and raised. I actually stayed a few blocks from here when I was younger. My mother was in a battered women's home, and kind of stayed around. I remember what is that? That's not Whole Foods, but that's there you go. Yes. So I remember this area. I grew up here a little bit, but I'll just give you guys a little bit of my background. Like I said, I was born and raised in Oakland, a single parent family. My mother raised me by myself. She had 9 kids. I had 4 brothers and 4 sisters. I was the second from the last. No father at all. I had a strong woman, a strong mother. She was a very strong woman. Didn't really have a need for a stepfather, even though I had the occasional guy try to step up to the plate, but she held down all 9 kids on her own. Poverty was real to me. I grew up to having to decide sometimes to put water into my cereal. I grew up to not having money for juice sometimes and having to make sugar water. I grew up to sometimes it's nothing to eat. Thank God I had my grandmother. I had to walk around the corner to Big My house to get a plate to eat, but I grew up to poverty. Poverty is a big part of my family, and I think that's wrong. Growing up, like I said, I had no father, so, I was born up, I was a product of my environment, sad to say. I got lost in the streets. I lost myself in high school, and it's because I didn't really see nobody really making it, doing the right thing. So I turned myself to negativity because that's what all I seen. I seen those guys making it look like they were making enough money. They were doing what they wanted to do. And people that I seen working hard, like my mother, were just scraping to get by and just running themselves ragged. So that scared me away from doing the right thing. And I got running into trouble. I admit that. But by the grace of God, He had a better plan for me. He didn't want me to continue doing that. So I had my ups and my downs in that life. And of course, in my hitting rock bottom in that life, I didn't know it was rock bottom until now recently when I was back home. But upon hitting rock bottom, a calm came over me. Normally when you get into situations like that, you get mad at somebody, you get mad at the system, you get mad at the police, you get mad. I was upset with myself. I'm like, I cannot just succumb to, being scared to do the right thing. I gotta try, even though, it looks hard, it looks like it's not worth it. I know that this is not worth it. So I changed my life that day. And when I changed my life, I landed a job at Walmart. And I looked at it like, this is a place where I can finally do the right thing. I can make my mom proud. I can stay out of trouble. I can change my life. I didn't want to be a negative person. I didn't want to be negative. I didn't want to be in the streets. I just had no other choice. So this is my stepping stool to come out of the slums and stand as a man I thought. So I landed the job at Walmart. I was a car pusher, bottom of the bottom. Started off at 825. And upon, beginning there, I was sold the Walmart dream, where you come here, you can work hard, dedicate yourself to Walmart. You will work your way up. And one day you can probably be like the CEO that we were just watching. You can be sitting up there. And I believe that, you guys. I really did. Because Walmart makes a lot of money. But Walmart's almost everywhere. Okay, and if I work here, I should get a piece of that. All right, I'm sold. So I strapped up my boots and my khakis, and I was ready to go. When I first got hired, it was around holiday time, so they needed me. I was getting 40+ hours, but my pay wasn't enough, really. I was $825. I was staying with my grandmother, no rent. I had no kids, so I was making about $500 something every 2 weeks. So, it's not a lot, but if you don't have no kids, no rent, only cell phone bill, it's okay. I can live with that, working my way up. Remember, I worked the Walmart dream. But after 4 months, my hours got cut dramatically. I was down from 40+ to 28. And when you're making 500 and something every 2 weeks and you get cuts to about 300, that's a big chunk. And that was the first time I tried to address the situation. I was still peaceful, I was still nice. And I went talking to my manager and asked, like, what's going on? You know, my hours got cut, I haven't missed a day. I'm breaking my back. I done missed holidays, birthdays, days to call me in. Why am I being punished? They said, you're not being punished, Dominic. This happens to everyone. My hours are getting cut. Don't worry about it, it'll pick back up. I said, okay, I can live with that. So I went back to work. And upon having my hours cut, I had a chance to really just spend time in the break room and with my fellow associates. And like Jason attested to, it's one thing to look into the eyes of the associate, but to really spend time behind closed doors with these people that's running themselves ragged for a little bit of nothing in a place where they're not being respected as human beings, just feeling run down and irritated. You can sense that walking into a Walmart. I know you can. And I was out there behind the scenes in the break room listening to these stories. This 10-year associate that's still not making enough. This 8-year associate that's still, as soon as she's clocking in, she's tired. And I'm like, this is not right. I still have the Walmart dream in my head. I'm like, well, maybe something happened along that journey. I'm not going to get deterred. I'm going to stay focused. Like I said, I started up at the bottom, 825. I wanted to at least be making 10, 12. I didn't want no millions. I wasn't looking for that. I was looking just to be able to provide for myself. And I'm willing to work hard. So upon seeing all that, my hours cut, money, I started to feel the pressure. I started to feel the lack of respect. I started paying attention. And what caught my eye is Walmart has this 15-foot rule where no matter where you're at, what you're doing, if a customer comes into your circle, you must acknowledge, smile, eye contact, and ask them if there's anything that you can do to help them out. I did that on a daily basis. That's how I was raised. My grandmother's from the South. She demanded that. She demanded that I be hospitable. So I went to work like that, and I tried to say good morning to my superiors, my managers, people that the store marketers and the store managers. Good morning, hello. And they walk past me like they didn't even see me continuously through the day. I'm trying to ask questions, they just brush it off. Like they can't see, like it's one thing to respond to somebody rudely, but just totally ignore somebody. And I just took it offensive, and that was the first time I seen the disrespect. And that was the second time I tried to address the situation. I asked for an open door, which is Walmart's, what they say, the one thing that they lean on and says if the associate has a problem, we have the open door system where they can come talk to us and we resolve it. I tried it both, first on the wages, and I took it on the back. Okay, it happens to everybody. The respect, I couldn't handle the okay. The lack of respect, I couldn't handle just a slap on the back. So I tried to address it. And I asked the store manager, does Walmart teach their managers on how to interact and be cordial with their associates? Does Walmart have any type of training on hospitality? And she was mind-blown from this statement. She was like, oh my God, this is not the Walmart way. Thank you, Dominic, so much for bringing. She just blew my head up like I did the right thing. Pretty much, I'm just cut it short. So I went from there again, once again, feeling like I accomplished something. Yes, this is it. I'm doing the right thing. This is what happens in this country. When you're doing the right thing, right things happen. Sad to say, she even started to do it. I can't even get another open door. I was sick and tired. Just like we were saying, I was in a group, we was talking about, let's talk so much about the problems. What about the solutions? I was starving for a solution. And the solution came in the form of this organization, all Walmart that I'm a part of. And it gave me the voice, gave me the strength. And I've been fighting, protesting, striking since then. Non-stop. Remember my brother Jay? We've been striking, fighting, protesting since then. Because it's not just about money. It's not just about money. It's more than that. It's about respect. It's about respect and knowing that I'm working hard. There's young cats out here, dedicating a lot of hours that they could be doing something else, And they're trying to do the right thing and they're not being respected. Family's not. So I just encourage everyone here, please just plug into these fights. Like at the end of the movie, he said, text rating to 55155. I texted, because I'm ready. What surprised me is he has a petition out that says to give $15 to the largest employers in this country. And you know who the two largest employers in this country is? McDonald's and Walmart. We already on a petition. So I encourage you guys, if you're ready to stand up and do something, please do the radio text for one. Join one of these organizations. So we just had a May Day march, over 2,000 people marched and protested what we're talking about today. And also sign the petition for Lift Up Open, because like guys like me, who know youth who trying to do the right thing and still out there lost, this is going to turn a lot of people to the right road. So I would encourage everyone to get out there and sign. Thank you so much.